Hello, Breezy Bunch. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Bestie. Good to see you. Hello, Anon Noodle. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. So, Foodie Beauty just uploaded a new date vlog. I was just going through it. I didn't watch any of it, but I was just going through to try and find a thumbnail. And I noticed a lot of food. It's a vlog about a lot of food. So I think there's a grocery haul, everything else. I also want to point out she was talking about going on this date, days ago, 3 or 4 days ago now. I was tagged in a tweet. Oops, there goes my voice. I was either tagged in a tweet or I found this tweet. I don't remember which one at this point. But I did post it to the community tab because someone pointed out that on Chantel's TikTok, it said something along the lines of happily married, newly married, something about being married. And then there was a question mark next to the ring. It was newly married and then a ring emoji and then a question mark. So we were wondering, is there trouble in paradise? What's really going on? She's been nastier than ever. She's been meaner than ever. He's been oddly silent. And I did notice the outfit he's wearing in this vlog he was wearing days ago, because he was wearing this stupid New York City hat. No hate against New York City. I think it's stupid when people wear hats of place. I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's not like he's a regular in New York City. Why? It's just odd to me. Very touristy. I don't get it. But okay. Like I said, it's not hating on New York City. I would love to be able to get over my fear of flying, and I want to see New York City at Christmas time. New York at Christmas time is my dream one day. I want to see the giant tree, but I just find it weird. When people are wearing merch from places they've clearly never been and aren't going to go. Hey, Alex. Hey, Cyber. Hello, Steffi. Hello, Natalia. Good to see you. All right. Are we ready to watch this? Are we ready to watch this vlog? Hold on. I agree. What in the F? I don't know. He just looks so cheesy. I don't know. I tend to not wear a bunch of merch of different states I've never been to, because I never really leave Southern California. I'm happy here. I'm good here for now. Maybe one day I'll get over my fear of flying and I will travel, but I'm good right now. So I'm not wearing merch of I don't know. I don't know. Hey T, good to see you. Oh my gosh, CA, that would be a dream for me to see it at Christmas time. I love watching Christmas movies specifically because a lot of them happen to show New York at Christmas, and it's just so beautiful to me. I really hope one day in my little lifetime, however long I have left, I hope one day I could see New York City during Christmas time. Just a dream. There's a few places I really want to go. I would really love to go to South Africa one day. I really want to go to this little place in Florida. It's I think of it all the time because I think it's absolutely the most beautiful place in the world. I will never be able to pronounce the name. It's called Witchy Wacky, Wacky Wiki, something like that. I will never be able to say the name right, but I would love to go one day and swim with the manatees. That's on my bucket list too. I know, T. I have a dream one day I will make it to Florida. One day. I don't know when. Oh my goodness. Egg Chantal are 10 now in Alberta, Canada. So things have gone way up. I cannot believe the prices are wow, amazing. Great vlog. Yeah, I happened to see in the comments when I was trying to get my thumbnail, people were saying they were amazed at the grocery prices in Kuwait. What helps me is how safe the process is with flying. I think I had a really bad experience on a plane. I remember flying, okay, as a kid, I flew to Hawaii. I don't remember being scared or having any issues. I was 10 years old though. I don't remember having any issues. I think my mom gave me a Dramamine to sleep, and that was why. I don't know. But I don't remember having any issues. However, I didn't fly again, I think, until a little bit after that. My dad's cousin is a pilot, and he flew us once over Disneyland and made the plane do this turn, and it scared me. But that was just kind of okay, I never want to do that again. And then when I was 21 was the last time I flew, and I flew to Vegas. And it was 2021. I flew to Vegas, and there was so much turbulence, like the whole plane was bouncing up and down for the whole 45-minute flight. It was a very short flight, but it felt like an eternity. And it was so bad that like regular people who don't have a fear, like even they were even a little freaked out. And so I just remember it being really bad. And the whole time, like I was hyperventilating. I remember hugging my mom the entire time, like my poor mom, and like crying. It was just really bad. And so I have not gone on a plane since then. And I don't have really any intentions to for right now. But I know one day I'm going to get that travel itch because it's already starting with me where I'm just like, okay, there's certain places that I really want to experience and I really want to meet different people and I really want to try different foods. I want to experience just something outside of California. I'm getting the little itch. It just isn't all the way there yet, if that makes sense. Yeah, CAC, it's like certain things, that like just stay with you. It happens a lot after having kids too. I wasn't afraid before, but after kids, yeah, I think things change too when you do have kids. I've been doing yard work all day today here in Florida. We just finished up the back porch, found a whole corgi worth of furs. Oh my gosh, is your dog shedding like crazy too? Mine, um, like it's been like wig after wig of dog hair, and like I brush them, I give them baths, like it's just so much dog fur everywhere, everywhere. I feel like I've been wearing my dogs on my clothes lately. Hey Ray, we haven't even got into it yet. I've been yapping away, sorry. I'm sure they are safer than cars, but there's something about being up in the sky and having no control over the situation that is absolutely terrifying to me. I'm not one of those people who always has to like have control. I'm not like a control freak, but there's something about that time with that turbulence, realizing I was up in the sky and if we go down, we're going down. And it was bad. It was not something I would willingly put myself through again. Like I will never fly to Vegas again, ever, ever. In this lifetime, that is just never happening. Like, I don't care if someone offered me $10 million. I'm not getting on that plane. Not worth it. Like, Vegas is what, a 3.5-hour drive if I ever have the urge to go again. And I haven't. I haven't since my 20s. I will drive or Uber. Or I don't know. I'll take a scooter ride and hope I make it there. But I will not be flying. Hey, Kitty, how are you? Yeah, Erin. I don't know. I'm already getting that little itch where like I'm starting to like realize I really want to experience other things, but it's just not there yet. So, um, my cats are shedding like crazy as well. Yeah, I guess they're shedding, the winter coat or they're getting ready for summer. It's just so much hair. Oh my gosh. Kara, I'm in the Midwest and the humidity is brutal. I love looking at the terrain when I'm in a plane. That's cool, Green. I don't think I'll be looking at anything. If I happen to get a window seat the next time I ever fly, I will not be looking out it. I will have that window down. I don't want to see what's going on. Just get me there safely. The longer flights are smoother. I believe that. Like I said, I remember flying to Hawaii as a kid and I didn't have any issues. It was specifically that flight to Vegas that was like the turning point that absolutely terrified me. Tornadoes. Oh, those scare me too. I can't imagine. I say that. I can't imagine living anywhere where there's tornadoes or hurricanes. Yeah, I live in like earthquake state, So people probably feel that way too. Like, I could never live through an earthquake. And it's kind of like you don't enjoy them when you go through them. You just kind of know what to expect and what to do. So you're more used to them. My cats as well. Yeah, CA. Lots of brushing. Oh, you have a border collie? They do shed a lot, especially during the summer. Yeah. Turbulence has killed 0 people in the history of flight. Really? Not even giving somebody an anxiety attack or a heart attack? I don't know if I believe that part. Because if I was pretty close, like, I think at one point I felt my soul leave my actual body, you guys. Your chickens are molting. My yard looks like someone had a pillow fight. Hi, Sunshine Country chickens. Good to see you. Oh, you're going out. Drink some water. Stay hydrated. Oh, it was a calm flight. Well, one of these days, if I ever when, you know, not if I ever, because I will, it'll happen one day. But one of these days when I experience that journey of being on a plane, I will definitely take you guys through the process with me. I definitely will be documenting that. I know there has to be. It seems like such an irrational fear to like a lot of people because so many people fly like back and forth for business now. Even blended families, if they live in different states, whatever, like they travel. It's such a normal thing to a lot of people. But I don't know. Just like with any fear, not everybody has to understand it or get it, you know. It's not valid or rational to a lot of people, but to me, like it's very real, if that makes sense. It's very real. But I'm so strong and so brave in so many ways, but then I have these like little tiny fears that hold me back in life. Like a stupid thing I watched one time, somebody get mocked at the gym, right? They were filmed. It was like a ex-Playboy playmate who filmed this person and mocked them. And for some reason in my head now, I think if I go to a gym with my back problems and I have so many scars on my back and my stomach from having back surgeries. Like, I think people are going to film me and make fun of me. So I have these irrational fears. I am working through them. I realize they're irrational. I realize I need to work on them. But it's kind of like one step at a time with me, I guess. Yeah, you have to fly no matter where you go, Dragon, really? Yeah, Chrissy. People fly every day. Tons of people. No problems. I believe it. I will battle this fear eventually. Okay, Kitty. I guess I understand. We're gonna watch now. We're gonna get into the Foodie Beauty vlog right now. Really, Axelot? I would love that. That would be a dream to get to swim with the manatees and see them. There's like a really cool little mermaid show I'd really love to go see. Yeah, that place in Florida, like I can't say the name, but it's like it looks like a whole other world. Like, I don't know. I have 3 gym memberships and have no issues. See, I'm actually disappointed no one looks at me at the gym. Hey, Tom, good to see you. All right, let's get into this Foodie Beauty vlog, you guys. So it's movie night date and more vlog. Off we go.
Hello, Foodie Beauties.
Oh, can you guys see it?
All right, guys, so this vlog is kind of a mess. It's just a mixture of clips that I have left over, including our date night. But there's a lot of food in this vlog, so I just decided to include it on my Foodie Beauty channel. So you're going to see a bunch of things from things that I've eaten in the past little while, to movie night, to grocery haul, this and that. So enjoy this vlog. Thanks for watching, guys.
We can never have a vlog without food.
All right,
wow.
So I don't even know when remember when we ate this, but it was in my phone. So I meant to show you guys this breakfast / lunch that we ordered. It's Saj, and Saj is a flatbread, very thin flatbread, popular in Syria and Lebanon, but it's, you know, around the Middle East in general. And they fill it with
Was this just for you?
Mortadella, feta cheese, vegetables, za'atar, labna, falafel. Comes with French fries and a huge tub of mayonnaise and ketchup. And we were actually really surprised at the size of this. And we just had tons of leftovers. We could not finish this. And they put a slice of fresh cucumber in between every one. And it was actually really, really delicious. And comes with my favorite pickles, of course. So, yeah, we ate this one day, I think maybe a couple weeks ago or something.
It's a lot of food. More food.
All right, a lot of you wondered if I still eat the diet meals, and I do. And this is one of them. This is rice with lentils and some kind of seasoned chicken with a yogurt sauce and a salad with a quite nice dressing. Actually, it was like a pomegranate balsamic type of dressing, I think. So, yeah, this was actually a very delicious, satisfying meal. And the dessert I had with it
It doesn't sound like her normal fake self. And this is so much food. Foodie, we couldn't have a vlog without so much food just for once. Like one time, please.
Day is some kind of like cake. It had like an orange flavor to it with coconut. It was really moist and very yummy, actually.
Actually. Hey, Lynn. Ooh, this music.
Hello, guys.
Why does he dress like that? It's so childish. Oh, she got the nachos, you guys. So this is old. This is an older vlog. This is before the breakup, I'm assuming. Yes, we know you want the nachos. A parking garage. We've never seen one of those before. I don't know, Jamie. Wow. Are you allowed to do this? Oh, Foodie. You guys. Hold on. She can't sit normally, and she cannot tell us she's losing weight. She's bigger than ever. You guys, this is shocking. Like, I know how much weight she's gained, but like in comparison, look. He's sitting up. She can't even sit up. Yeah, this is shocking. Leaned all the way back. She's using her body as a tray. Wow. I mean, she can try and BSS from here on out. I lost 7 more. There's no way. You're bigger than ever, Foodie. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I have missed a few people coming in. Hi, welcome everybody just coming in. Hello, hello, hello. I'm scrolling up. Welcome everybody. Yeah, this is, hey Lisa, I think I saw you come in. This is shocking. They're about to burst Alex. Yeah, literally shoved into that seat. Hey Anna, you think he's a feeder robotic? Yeah. Either a feeder or he just doesn't care. How do you let your significant other gain so much weight since first coming to meet you and marry you, fake marry you, and let them gain so much and not say a damn word and continue to let them eat? Oh my gosh. Yeah, it looks so uncomfortable. Okay. I was shocked. Hey, Hiccups. Hold on. I missed your comment though. Let me scroll up. Real life interrupted me yesterday, so I couldn't finish watching this stream. That's okay, Hiccups. I totally understand. I'm just taking a moment to really acknowledge that what she's telling us, we now know for a fact, is a bunch of BS. There's no losing 7 pounds. There's no losing weight from all the food she's eating. She doesn't even look, I don't want to be mean, but you know what I mean. He doesn't care. He's not a feeder. Yeah, QZ, I don't know, but he obviously hates her. You don't let your significant other eat themselves to like that and not say a damn word and continue to let them do this on camera. Shame on you, Salah. Oh my gosh. I don't think he can stand her. Okay. He doesn't care. They're just using each other. Kara, can you not do that? Or can you do that? What do you mean? How does she fit in the plane? There's no traveling. There's no traveling. All right.
Well, everything is closed in the mall.
I don't think so, Kara. I don't think.
All right, babe. So let's rate the movie. What do you say?
All right, I would say like maybe a 4 out of 10. It was like kind of boring and
low budget.
I don't know. It was just
low budget, like your attempt at fashion over there, Salah. I don't know. You guys hate each other. You let her eat herself into being bedbound. She lets you walk out of the house like that. Like, there's no love there. There's no love there.
I didn't like it.
I just was sleeping the whole time.
You fell asleep.
3 out of 10.
But it was a nice date night with you anyway.
Yeah. Same here, babe.
Let's go home to Julia.
Yeah, I miss Julia. Let's go, guys. I guess someone's scared here.
Someone missed their daddy. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Did you miss your daddy?
Hold on. Okay, that was so weird. I couldn't unmute. Like, I was completely frozen. Who the hell's creepy voice is that? And Amanda Daddy. That was so scary. They are creepy. They are creepy. You know what, though? You can tell he really loves that cat. And Foodie Beauty is soon going to get jealous of Julia, and I don't know. It's going to be a whole issue. You think 475? Yeah, I think she's around 475 as well. But that voice, hey, Amanda Daddy, right after like we had to hear that creepy carnival music. I don't think I'm going to be sleeping tonight. Oh my gosh. She broke my computer with her creepiness.
Sweet girl.
I'm going to have that in my head
cute.
forever. Hey, Amanda Daddy.
All right, this is the next morning from our date night, and we decided to have a nice breakfast together from Dip and Dip. If you guys have not had this, you're missing out. It's a huge crepe with two kinds of chocolate and lots of berries. So this was actually a really delicious, indulgent.
He just doesn't care. He just can't stand her. He hates her. It looks good, but does she need that? Looking at her, I'm not trying to be mean, but looking at her, we just saw the close-up at the movie theater, how her body really looks, unfiltered. Well, it's probably still filtered, but and then they eat this. Like, he hates her.
Breakfast, and it was nice to enjoy it with my love. Very chocolatey and so worth the price. It's one of the best crepes I've ever had. Hi, baby girl. Do you like your box?
So cute.
Oh, yes, you do. Okay, food order has arrived.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just going to show you what we got here in this grocery haul. So, stay tuned.
This is just all about food.
All right, guys. So, first round here. I'm especially showing you guys this because you're not going to believe how much most of this food cost. Remember I did a grocery haul before where everything was 150 fills? Like some things were 150 fills, I should say.
I don't remember.
And you might hear bag noise. It's my cat.
We see so much food with you.
It has been reduced to 95 fills, which translates to about 42 cents Canadian. That is crazy.
What?
So the squash, 42 cents per. A whole kilo of potatoes is 42 cents. Kilo of Kuwaiti cucumber,
I don't know.
42 cents. This is mint.
My drug addict brain from my past can't even comprehend she's talking about vegetables. I've never talked about vegetables in kilos. I've talked about other things in kilos.
And coriander. I use a lot in my sauces and in salads. And we have a kilo of eggplants.
Had Q.
42 cents per kilo. This is like 2 kilos. We doubled up on this stuff. Per kilo of tomato, 42 cents. Kilo of onions, 42 cents. Kilo of oranges,
all gonna go bad.
42 cents.
It's all going to go bad.
And then I just got some spring onions as well. All right, so round 2 here. We have some little boxes of tomato paste. This particular store didn't have tomato sauce, but that's okay because
even though she got like a good deal and everything is very cheap, it's still going to be a waste because like you guys said, she doesn't cook. She always orders out so she can get that instant gratification because cooking is just going to take too long and we need our drug right now, which is food for her. So this is all going to go to waste. It's actually, she's so wasteful.
Because I just blend, I make my own tomato sauce with roasted tomatoes and garlic and sometimes onions. And I just add tomato paste and a bit of water or broth. And it's kind of the same thing. We have some Lux. This is the first time trying this body wash, but we really needed some body wash, and
like you take a bath.
We're supposed to make a trip to Bath and Body Works at some point, but I'm gonna try this actually, Romantic Hibiscus. So yeah, I'm gonna try this body wash and see how it goes. We have some shredded mozzarella, some more pita bread, just a few things of pita bread. Pretty big staple here.
I don't know. I just couldn't comprehend.
And it's been a while. I haven't had my little buddy here. This looks like a chicken version of Kim Jong-un. Don't you think so?
No.
Okay, so they were all out of the
that was weird.
Cream carbonara and other flavors I liked. And it's because these noodles are becoming so popular. If you have not tried my noodle recipe, or if there's so many going around anyways, you have to definitely try these because these noodles are delicious. So I'm going to show you at the end of this video how I make mine, because I'm definitely digging into these the minute I finish this video. Okay. We have some lemons.
Okay.
Just some Diet Pepsi for me, some Pepsi for Salah.
Yeah.
Some tissue, some berry juice. I love this juice by Almarai. And this is the most unbelievable thing for you guys. This huge pack of eggs here is 95 fills, so 42 cents for all of these eggs.
Shut the front door. Seriously? Oh my gosh.
Like, every time we order online, we just get everything from that list because, I mean, you can't go wrong, right? So, I mean, hello, that's crazy. Like, in Canada, eggs are like $5, you know, for like a dozen. Here. So, yeah.
Way more than that here.
So, that is... My cat has the zoomies. Julia, she loves the laser.
I still think they're fighting.
That's the haul. Just a little top up of some necessities. And we also did get some cases of water, but I'm not going to show you those because those mini waters, they're also just 95 fills per pack. Good deal. So I'm going to show you now.
Soda counts as a necessity. She's talking about necessities. Pepsi, Diet Pepsi. That's a necessity?
Oh, how I make these noodles. Yes. I'm not going to use cream this time, but just watch.
No, thank you.
Okay, you guys, here it is.
That looks like SpaghettiOs and broccoli. Literally, I can make that in 2 seconds in my kitchen. I can heat up some SpaghettiOs in a pot, microwave some broccoli. Does this look like SpaghettiOs to anybody else? Is it just me?
My spicy, cheesy Samyang Korean noodles.
With spicy, cheesy Samyang. Whose voice is this now? How many personalities have we had during this little vlog?
Air fried broccoli with some salt and pepper and a little bit of butter.
Okay.
Yum.
Yum.
So basically, I just used a package of these noodles, the cheese flavored Samyang noodles, and I boiled them in a bit of water. Then I added some Kraft cheese spread, some whole milk, and I let that boil. Add with the seasoning.
Are you sucking on helium in between clips?
Packets inside, and then I added some mozzarella cheese.
Thanks, Vicky.
Yum.
Yum.
All right. I'm sorry if this grosses you out even more, but I had to show you how cute her face is. She's so proud. Recently, I told you guys that she sometimes would poop on the ground, but pee always in the box. And I tried some positive reinforcement method.
Are you okay? You just show us a ton of food, and now we're looking at kitty litter. Thank you.
With her. Basically treat motivating her every time she goes poop in the box, and also like just being, you know, wow, making a huge deal. So every time she goes number 2 in her box, she comes to kind of cue me by doing some kind of cute thing. So I follow her, and she comes with me to the box and she does this little twirl around and she looks at me like, look what I did, look what I did. So
basically what happened is Foodie Beauty needed to put out a vlog today. So she gave us some old footage, date night from 3 or 4 days ago before they got into the fight. And now she has to talk about her cat using the restroom for like 2 minutes to make this enough time, basically.
So I had to share that with you. So
thank you.
If you're having trouble with that, you could also try positive reinforcement to get your cat to go inside the box.
I will never take any animal care advice from you, Foodie Beauty animal abuser.
So she went pee-pee and poo-poo in the box at the same time, and she was proud and wanted to show me. So I snapped this proud moment for her.
That's wonderful and all, but why do you need to include it after we just talked about eating and food and everything else? Like, do you not... You're just not normal. I hate to break it to you. You're just not normal.
All right, this is one of my favorite snacks. It's basically just steamed potatoes with broccoli, and I put some turmeric, butter, salt, and pepper, and it is the most delicious, filling, good for your tummy snack. I love it.
Wow.
All right, guys, this is the end of the video. So I just wanted to share some clips with you in a vlog. So I hope you enjoyed it. And thank you, as always, so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys. And I really hope that you're all doing well. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I don't know, Foodie. You really have no room to ever call my voice fake again. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. What do you guys think? I think it's old footage. I believe they're fighting. I truly believe that. Yay, I guess. I don't know what to say about that. It was hardly like a date night vlog or a movie night vlog. We just saw a little bit of footage with really creepy music, and the rest of it was her showing off food and more food. Yeah, she's grasping the end of the month paycheck. Exactly, Casey. She's trying to be extra nice due to the other day. Yeah, she's trying to do damage control. She can fake her voice all she wants, but we still know the truth about her. She's vile. She's awful. She's petty. She's all things bad. All things bad. I have nothing positive to say about her at all, especially after her little rage the other day and what she had to say about somebody's kids. So, okay, nope to the cat litter. Yeah, I'm not sure why we had to talk about that. I really don't think it was like the appropriate vlog to show us a cat turd in, but Foodie doesn't really think those things through. The cat is really cute. My niece is getting a Persian Maine Coon one, but it's like $600. Oh, wow. Wanting those super chats and as pats and views, but you are what you'll always be, a documented animal abuser. Yes, amen to that. She really is. She will forever be known as that. She can try and scrub up her image and rewrite history, but we know the truth, and we will make sure she never forgets what she did to those poor cats. That's what she thinks of us, yeah. Julia knows she has to behave or she's going to get the BBJ treatment, sadly, yes. Poor Julia. And then back to food. Yep. That's Foodie. That's Foodie. All right, you guys. If you were going through a partner's phone, it's already over. Yeah, I heard about that. Didn't she find something on his phone she wasn't very happy about? There's a few things weird happening. I also thought it was very odd how she said like all the apps for anything are on Salah's phone. I don't know. There's some weird stuff happening in that household. I hope Julia runs to the nearest person that she knows is a good person, because animals just know, and I hope she lives a very happy life away from Foodie Beauty. She's a beautiful cat. She deserves the world. She deserves more than Foodie Beauty has to offer. I've never had trouble with a cat going to litter box. More evidence that Julia is a stray. I think she's a stray too. Cats have accidents when they have full boxes. True. If she does that to Julia, I'm going to freaking lose it. I'm just saying don't get attached to Julia. I'm trying my hardest not to get attached to her. Foodie Beauty is very immature and she's a very jealous person, and all the attention that Salah is giving Julia, and that cat clearly loves him and not her. I don't know. I also don't want to get attached to, because with everything Foodie Beauty is doing, if she gets deported and has to get on a plane back to Canada, if she can get on a plane back to Canada, and whatever happens with Salah, who's going to take care of poor Julia then? I don't know. June said, oh, that person's watching. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to give that person the time of day. So let's move on. Yeah, I tried to, but impossible. I love her too much. I know she's beautiful, hiccups. It's hard not to get attached to animals. Like, it's so hard. I keep protecting my heart when it comes to Julia. I think she's beautiful. I think she's adorable. I'm rooting for her, but like, I cannot get attached to her. I'm protecting my heart against that. Let's see. Want Julia to mess Foodie Beauty shit up. She hates that, Breezy. My cat wants a clean box before and immediately after they go. Yeah, cats, I mean, most animals in general are clean, but cats are very clean animals. They want a clean litter box, and if it's full and if it's dirty, smelly, messy, they're not going to use it. My mother's cat pees on my mom's pillow when she has a bladder infection. Oh, no. Yeah, I think when animals have bladder infections, it's very hard for them to control it. Let's see. Gan said, oh, okay. I agree. But like I said, let's not give that creator too much attention. I don't think that they're okay. So I don't want that hate to ever be over here in our community. So anyways, it's sad to say I think Julia will end up in the streets again. Hug your fur babies. I've prayed for Julia. I think if it doesn't work out with Foodie Beauty, I think she will have no problem finding a home of somebody that will love her so much and take care of her. Chantel probably always had cats because she does not need to take them out for a walk. I believe that too. There was a person in another chat today saying that she knows 1,000% for a fact that Salah is talking to another woman. I believe it. There's not one thing that would make me would lead me to believe otherwise. I believe he probably has multiple people he's talking to. But we know Foodie Beauty was willing to pay people before to just act like they were with her and pretend to love her. She was willing to pay people to be her significant other. So I think as long as he fake marries her and he says, oh, she's my wife, I think Foodie Beauty would accept that. I don't know. Whatever she's saying they are, I don't believe. He should be talking and having fun with others. Chantel is no fun at all. He's still young. He can go around, do whatever he wants. He's got his age. He's got his health. Like, he should go live it up. Go explore. Why be with Chantel who brings you down? And I'm not even rooting for him. I can't stand the guy. I think he's just as bad as Foodie, but in different ways. I think he has horrible intentions. I think he jokes around about very gross things. Like, he'll tell people to go unalive themselves. He was joking around about shooting me. Like, there's something not right with him either. But yeah, he's definitely talking to other women. Yeah, she called kids prostitutes. And he stayed with her and didn't say anything to her about it. What does that say about him? She should have done her research. Yeah, he did take on her nasty way of speaking. He used to portray himself to be a lot nicer of a person when we first started seeing him coming around. He wanted to seem like he was this respectable, good guy who was he just happened to fall in love with Foodie Beauty and he was going to look past her flaws. That's what he wanted us to believe. And we saw the mask slip right away. Yeah, she rages and eats every time he's gone. She has nothing else to do. Nothing else. She has no friends over there, no family. All she has is her food. By the way, is yesterday's stream really hard to watch? My stream? If it's mine, no, it's not hard to watch. I just had a really bad day. Like, weird things happened online. And it was just a weird day. So I was like processing my thoughts without saying too much. But it's not a hard stream to listen to. And at the end of the stream, we ended up watching Cheyenne Jasmine and having a good laugh. She had to search his phone, like, yeah, you know that's bad. Like, there's no trust if you have to search through your significant other's phone. Well, I mean, that's not true all the time because some people are truly just nosy, but but I think in general, it's a bad sign if you have to like sneak through somebody's phone to get answers. Yeah, hiccups. I wouldn't have left it up if it was really, really bad. Yeah, we all have bad days. Today is a new day. Exactly. I woke up today feeling so much better. The yuck of yesterday is gone. I have forgiven anybody that needs to be forgiven. I'll just say that. And yeah, and just in general, I'm going to guard my heart on here and realize that, like, even though I will root for everybody and I will shout people out and stuff like that, and I want everybody to have a chance on here because I think this community, this is a huge platform, and I think that there's room for everybody. Anybody who wants to have an opinion can have an opinion, but I need to realize that not everybody is like me. So it was just another lesson in like protecting my heart and realizing that when people are very nice to me, I tend to be like, oh my gosh, like, I really like them. They're great too. And say all these positive things. I'm like, I don't really know much about them either, you know? So in general, I think we have to do a lot of protecting our heart over here. And yeah, I don't want to say too much. So hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, no, yesterday is in the past. Like I said, I've forgiven anybody that needs to be forgiven. I learned lessons I needed to learn. And today's a new day. And there's no reason to carry any negative feelings towards anybody. Yeah. Thank you, Girl World Bazaar. Thanks, T. I'm not fond of a creator, so yeah. I just want to stop talking about it. I just want to stop talking about it. I don't know. I don't want to carry anything into today because it's a pretty damn good day so far. I do have to say. I already woke up in a good mood because I woke up today and I didn't have a ton of back pain. So that already told me, I'm like, today's going to be such a good day. I don't forgive nor forget. You know what? I've kind of learned I have to, because me being angry at any other people or feeling hurt or disappointed, that only affects me, right? It's not bothering anybody else. Me carrying a grudge, it's not bothering anybody else or affecting them. So why should I carry it? You know, there's no point in it. There's no point in it. I think my eyes are opened, and that's all that needs to be said, you know. How it sounds like Salah gets her YouTube money deposited into his Kuwait account, so he buys everything with her. Yeah. Chantel married a Muslim man knowing that. Oh, your comment went away. Hold on, I'm going up. Thanks, Girl World Bazaar. Yeah, it's a struggle. I learned that in like AA and recovery. That is one thing that will always stick with me, is like me holding a grudge or staying angry doesn't affect anybody else. It only hurts me. Like me ranting and raving about Foodie Beauty. Stop talking about my kid. You know, I could tell Foodie Beauty how amazing my daughter is and everything else. She's not going to stop talking about her. So at some point I have to let the anger go and realize I don't have to like certain people, but I don't have to like stay angry to the point where it's like affecting me. No Filter said, Chantel married a Muslim man knowing that he can take another wife because she is unable to have children. If she didn't want that, she should have married a Muslim man. I have no idea. I think Foodie Beauty marries whoever will say they're married to her. Breezy, whoever's going after you, report it to the police. Don't wait, give all the info. The only problem with that is the threats were kind of veiled and the person's a kid. I don't want to talk too much about it, but I don't know that there's much that the police could do over that. And I want to acknowledge, because I know that person is probably watching this, they watch everything about Foodie Beauty. I acknowledge you apologized and took the post down. Thank you for that. Can we please leave my daughter out of any internet beef from here on out? That's all I want to say about that. I don't think I can take it to the police. I will definitely keep an eye on any future threats, but like I said, I don't want to harp on it too much. The person's a kid, and hopefully they learned a lesson from this. And I want to acknowledge, again, I acknowledge the apology and them taking the post down. So I'm going to be accepting of that. And I'm going to realize that when I was 15 years old, I probably didn't make the best decisions, and I probably said some things I shouldn't have said. Nothing like that, but I think being a teenager is hard enough as it is, without extra people being mad at you. So I just want to acknowledge everything was taken down. There was an apology made, and I'm carrying no ill feelings. I'm keeping an eye on things, but I think an apology is good enough for me at this point. Does that make sense? I don't know if they are, what if, but until I have any reason to believe otherwise, or for a fact, like I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. If my daughter was 15, well, first of all, she wouldn't be in Girl World, I'll tell you that much. But let's say she was in here and she said something she shouldn't have. Would I want thousands and thousands and thousands of people having an opinion on my daughter? Probably not. So we're just respecting the age thing. Even though I wasn't given respect, we're respecting the age thing and moving on. I hope that makes sense. Breezy, I got death threats in my community the other day for calling out a drinking and driving accident. Oh my gosh, Melissa, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you can't win anymore, it seems. There's a lot of good people online, but there's a lot of people that don't know how to differentiate like online from real life, and it can be kind of scary. I'm really sorry that happened to you, Melissa. Yeah, and I had that moment, no filter. The mama bear came out in me and I roared, and then yeah. I mean, I wasn't horrible, but I definitely called out the behavior, and even though I wasn't mean, I wasn't bad about it. I have to realize, like, I'm 40, they're 15, so like my roar may have been a little too roarish for them. I think the point was made. I think the point got across. They knew they really hurt me with that, and like I said, it's been taken down. And an apology was made, and that's more than even Foodie Beauty gives. Foodie Beauty will delete things and act like it never happened. I've never got an apology. That person did apologize, so I do need to acknowledge that. Like I said, I'm going to keep an eye on things. Like, I'm not saying it's a-okay to go around threatening people. I just think we have to give a little bit of grace because of the age. Does that make sense, you guys? I agree, Tom. I hope that people find better role models than Foodie Beauty, because there's also some amazing people online that can really inspire you and get you on the right track, or help you stay on the right track. So I hope we all find role models that, that will inspire us to do good in life. I agree, Oz. The Eugenia Cooney stuff, that's a whole other conversation for another day. I'm going to watch back because Sam's, hey, Hyde. Yeah, I think it's a good choice too. I don't want anybody to attack that person or anything else. I think the point was made in general. I think we all learned a lesson, and I think people are aware now that there's, a child, that there could be children in this community. So like, I don't know, just don't engage or anything like that, because I really think children in general have no place here, because it could be so toxic. I'm 40, and sometimes this place is too toxic for me. Not you guys, but you know what I mean, this community in general. And I'm 40 years old. People hurt my feelings sometimes, and I'm 40. So I just think that yeah, because tired of the four-wife thing being tossed around. Erica, I didn't see it. Can you let me know again? I think Salah has other women, just because we've seen photographic proof of him and a woman at the Red Room. I don't believe he's really in love with Foodie Beauty, but I'm not going to assume he's automatically married to 4 different people. I think he probably does have another side thing going on, but that has nothing to do with the culture, his religion. I think he just looks like a player who will have multiple people. Like, do you really think we saw the big doofus and how he was dressed in the vlog? He really thinks he's something. You really think he'd willingly be with Foodie Beauty if it wasn't for money? So, yeah, what if? I understand that. Yeah, if there's any report, I mean, if there's any threats made, obviously, like, report that, but on IG, because that's where it was. But yeah, like, don't engage, don't harass them, don't, if they reach out to you, just don't say anything, because, you know, that's our way of protecting. I can't stop a kid from watching any of this stuff. I can't protect anybody else's child, but I could say that we're not going to be bullying them or anything here. You know, we're going to accept the apology and just hope it doesn't happen again. Like I said, I can't protect them. I can't. Like, I can only protect my own child. I can't protect somebody where I don't know where they are or why they're doing what they're doing, but I can acknowledge their age and just realize that it's just tough being a teenager in general. And then imagine being in this community. I just hope that they find a better role model. I hope that they find healthier outlets too, you know? Yeah, there's nothing between them, Lynn. But Salah doesn't seem to be an upstanding Muslim man. He's a scammer. I think he's a scammer too. Yeah, I think he's a player. I don't know. You just know. I'm 40 years old. You don't think I know what a player looks like and how those people act? Like, I've been with plenty of them. Yeah, Ray. I saw a comment on Twitter today where he's still talking like he's coming to Canada and he's going to go travel to the States and everything. Like, he really plans on traveling. I don't know how he's going to do that with Foodie. Hey, Joe, if I missed you, hey. I was so zombified past few days. I'm going to do a catch up on some things after I get my video out. I will keep a lookout for your video, Hyde. I can't wait to watch it. You got this, Hyde. I don't think it's for money so much as Canadian residency. I believe that too. And find people their own age. Agreed. It's so important to have friends and a support system your own age, you know. We were once 15, but it's been ages since we were 15. Like, we're not the right support for you as we're not your parents, you know. I don't know how else to word that, but that's the best way I can say it. He wants the work permit, probably. Charlie's pop. I think he has money now and he could flaunt it, and some women do go after money. Some people are like that. I think he's as delusional as Foodie Beauty. It sounds like she's living paycheck to paycheck and he can't be making much. True. All right, you guys, let's plan on if Foodie Beauty goes live or does another vlog or anything. We can go live again today. But I'm enjoying these daily live streams with you guys. I think for a while we're going to do these. I know sometimes I get on the kick of doing like short video updates. And I love doing that because sometimes, like, I realize a lot of people that watch me are like busy moms, busy dads, busy parents, multiple jobs. Like, we're a working channel or a busy channel. Like, we all have stuff going on. School, even school. I have a lot of subscribers who are in college. So like, I like to give updates that everybody can just watch a video and know what's going on at once. But I also feel like when I do a ton of those videos, I miss out on actually getting to like interact with you guys and getting closer with my audience in that aspect. Like, so we're definitely on a live kick for a while, you guys. We're definitely on a live kick for a while. For example, my husband is Muslim and Egyptian, and he has been clear and he only needs me, even if I cannot have kids. I understand what you're saying, Erica. I get what you're saying. Okay, so he is Muslim and fine with one wife only. Let's see. Lynn said, I'm going out. I hope I catch you later, Breezy. I hope you do too. I love these live streams too. I really do. I feel like we grow a lot as a channel together. A channel is and an audience, you know. Morticia, what's Fallout? I'm not a gamer person. Like, I don't know. I think the video games I liked the most were when I was a kid. I think the stuff nowadays is too like advanced and too like violent for me. I really liked Paperboy. I really loved that game. If I can find my Super Nintendo, oh my gosh, I want to play Paperboy again. That was the funnest game. And Mario Kart. Like, I loved Mario Kart. But like, I can't do the shooting games, the robbing people to get their car games. I think the world is too violent for me as it is. I'm not saying Fallout's a dangerous game. I'm just saying I noticed a lot of games these days are just, I sound so old. I sound like, I remember being a teenager and my parents complaining about things and they're like, that's too violent to watch or that's too violent. And now I'm like, it's too violent for me. Mind you, I listen to true crime to fall asleep sometimes, but like, I don't play a dangerous video game. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I sound so old right now. I turned into my parents. I really did this. You know, when you have that moment in life where you're like, I've become my mom. That moment just happened to me right now before your very eyes. Joe, I'm the old one here. I do understand, Erica. I understand that people may have a perception that may not be true. I just hope you realize that I don't mean it that way. I mean it in the fact that he very much gives off player vibes. That's what I mean. So I hope you didn't take my comment the wrong way either. And I'm glad you're here, Erica, to like clear anything up and give us a different perspective, point of view, you know? I really appreciate that. Do you have those moments now? It hit me hard. I was like, I've become my mom. Oh my gosh. I remember being, I don't know, was I in junior high or elementary school? Who was it? Vanilla Ice. I think I've shared this story before. So my parents were very much like born again Christians, really got into the wanting to, they had the best intentions. But just let me give you a little glimpse of growing up. I wasn't allowed to watch the Smurfs growing up. My daughter is. My nephews are. Like, my parents don't care if they do, but growing up, I couldn't watch the Smurfs because there was a sorcerer in it. I remember people watching like The Simpsons, Married with Children. I wasn't allowed to watch those shows as I got older either. MTV was blocked in my household until I was somewhere between 16 to 18. I remember the day I finally got to watch TRL, and it was like the best day of my life. They had the best of intentions, but I had a very strict household. So I remember I got really into like Vanilla Ice. I think I was in 5th grade or something. And he had lyrics like cook an MC like a pound of bacon, different things like that, you know. And I think he cussed and I had to take the tape back to Target. I cried the whole time in line. Like, I cried the whole time. So I had a very, very strict household. I think one day we'll have to get into it, but they had the best intentions. Like, I had a really good childhood. I think I was very sheltered. And so when I became a teenager, and then definitely once I turned like 21, like, I went out with a bang. Like, I wanted to experience all of everything that I couldn't before. Oh man. Yeah. Like I said, they weren't like these bad, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, they really love God. They really love Jesus, and they really want everybody to make it to heaven. That's the best way I can describe them to you. They're so lenient now. Like I said, the things that like my daughter gets to watch and get away with when she's hanging out with them or when she's with them, like, I'm amazed. I tell her all the time, like, that wouldn't have fun when I was a kid. Nope. I would have been grounded if I watched that. Like, my Nintendo would have been taken away. I would have been sent to my room. So they've changed a lot. I think they had the best of intentions. They just really wanted to do things the right way. But I think it really played a part in my rebelling. I know it played a part in my rebelling. Oh, really, Moonface? See, I remember getting to go to my like, when my parents were working or whatever, they both worked very hard. They still work really hard. My grandparents would watch us, me and my sister. And I remember my grandma would be in the room, and she would be watching my real grandma, not my step grandma, my real grandma. and she would be watching The Simpsons and Married with Children and wrestling, violent wrestling that wasn't really violent. Now things are different, but I remember I got to watch all my shows, or all the shows I couldn't watch over there, and I thought it was the coolest thing. And like, my grandma never told my mom that I got to watch them, but that was my little like sneak away and watch something. I was very sheltered as a kid growing up as well. My mom's a pastor. Okay, no filter. So you get what I'm trying to say. Like, they very much believed the stuff that you watched and listened to would affect you and influence you to do things. I don't believe that way. I don't believe people play video games, and therefore I think it can happen maybe if people aren't well, and it's a very like rare scenario, but I don't think that somebody's going to play a video game once and then get the urge to go become like the worst person in the world. Like, I think it can happen, but I don't believe that happens for everybody. I just personally don't like violent games, like just because I've seen so much violence. There's too much violence in the world. That's just me personally, but I don't judge you if you play it. My house was the one my friends wanted to go to because I had 0 restrictions. Oh my gosh, I bet you had a ton of people over all the time. I would have been over. Your house would have been my hangout. I don't know if they believed necessarily magic would come through the TV. I just think that they really believed there was like subliminal messages and things, and that it would somehow influence you. I don't think that they believed in magic or anything like that. I just think that I don't know. It's hard to describe unless you lived it, or unless you like lived in a very religious Christian household. I don't know how to describe it. My views, I'm not Christian. I was raised Christian. I believe in Jesus. I believe he's the Son of God. I just don't necessarily believe the things that most Christians believe. Like, I've met a God of my own understanding, and the God who's literally saved me from detoxing, withdrawals. Like, he brought me back from seizures, a stroke. Like, I live a very normal life for somebody who's freaking had a stroke at a young age. I died a few times, and for some reason I'm still here, and that God and that Jesus loves me so much that he looks past my flaws. He looks past my past, everything I've done, and he truly just is a love. That's what I believe. And I don't believe if you watch certain things, you're going to hell. I don't believe if you love somebody the same sex, you're going to hell. I don't believe that. I think God is love. Jesus is love. I think he wants us all to make it to heaven. I don't believe in the angry God, the jealous God. I don't think God wants us to be afraid of him. I think he wants us to spread the word of love. And those are my views. So I think it was very hard to, I had this conversation with my mom the other day, and she accepts it. It was hard for her to hear, but I was like, I don't consider myself Christian. I was raised Christian. I believe in Jesus. I pray to Jesus, but I don't believe necessarily what Christian people believe, a lot of the things. Yeah, we're here for a reason. Exactly. Yeah, I don't do the organized religion. I just don't. I watched churches I grew up with turn from these small family-oriented churches where everybody knew each other to growing into a mega church where they had Starbucks and bookstores and a clothing store, and you didn't know anybody you went to church with anymore. And it all became like the 45-minute sermon talking about loving each other or whatever turned into 45 minutes of why we should give our money to the church. And it just became less of a sermon and more of a, hey, give me money. And so I don't really believe in all that anymore. It's a delicate balance. Too restrictive is just as bad as no supervision. That's true too, Axelot. You have to find a balance. I pray every once in a while. I pick up a Bible, but I just don't. I think I could have church anywhere I want. I could have church when I'm sitting on the toilet if I want to. I could have church while mowing my lawn. I don't mow the lawn, but you know what I mean. I can have church washing the dishes. I don't have to go and give money to somebody, and that doesn't have to be church. Does that make sense? But these are just my opinions. If you go to church and it helps you, stick with it. Stick with it. Find whatever works for you. Believe whatever you want to believe. You know, I'm not here to tell anybody what to believe, who to believe, and what to do. Like, I just know what works for me in my life. I think you just made God smile. I hope so. I hope I make God smile sometimes. He makes me smile every day. Cindy, that's beautiful, and I love that. Pray you can do wherever you are. That's what I think too. I pray all the time. I pray where, you know, could I be praying more? Probably. Could I be doing more? Probably. Sunday in a way to me. Well, that's good, Hyde. Like, if that is your journey and what you believe, and that's what helps you, and that's what makes you feel close to God, then you do you. I think everybody should just do what they feel brings them closest to God. I think everybody should believe in what God they want to believe in. Like, I'm not here to tell you if you don't believe in my way, there's no hope. Like, I don't know. I think it's interesting too, like so many, I don't know. We'll have to go on a whole religion talk one day. I don't know if this is the right live stream for it. Like, I don't want to offend anybody. I think I probably am now, and I'm not meaning to. Church is about fellowship and not about worship. Raised three adults, and they are good kids, obtaining higher education, and they will talk to us when things get out of control. I love that. Erica said, even if we're practicing believer, it's different feeling in a church. I don't know. I think church can be beautiful. I've definitely had some experiences in churches that I will remember forever. I've had one experience in church where I don't know if you guys have, I don't even know what it's called, where you go to a service and like the pastor, the preacher is just told things by God, and they can tell you about things in your life. That's happened to me. I went to church once, and the person who was preaching pointed me out, and he said, you've been hurt by two men in your life. He said things that nobody had ever known about me, other than like maybe, I guess my mom knew some of it. He said, you're going to have some health problems, but God's going to heal them for you. You're going to experience this, and that. It was weird because my mom actually has a friend that worked at that church that specific time we went, and she had them write it all out, the notes of what he said. He was spot on about everything, but there was no possible way this person could have known such personal things about my life. There was just no way. Some of the stuff my mom didn't even know, I'm telling you. So I believe people are gifted. I believe God does speak through people, but I don't know. It was the weirdest experience, you guys. If you want to know more about that, I can try and find the notes. I know up until a few years ago, my mom still had them. It was so weird, I'm telling you. I have to think of how much I want to share on that. I'm kind of already worried I overshared, but I think anyways, I kind of told you guys my experiences and what I went through before, so you guys know some of this stuff. Okay, Eric, I'm glad I don't offend you. Thank you. We are not put on this earth to judge on how people live their life. We are here to just observe, in my opinion. I love that too. I think we're here to observe, help each other along the way, share experiences, and just be a helping hand to some people. I am an atheist, no problems with any believer except when they try to force it on me. I'm spiritual, but no heaven or hell. We are energy. And I get that too, Janet. I believe everybody is right to some extent. I believe we're all right to some extent. And I respect everybody's views, because I know my views are kind of weird to people. They're like, how can you say I get that, but how can you say you love God, but you're accepting of this, and that? It's like, because the God I know is love. That's why. We have a guardian angel by our side at all time, and they give us signs all the time. We just have to learn to listen. I believe that too. I also believe in certain things like, this is a whole thing. Okay. One of these days, maybe Monday when we do our party and we get to know each other more and talk about other things, maybe we can talk about this some more. I think this is a really good topic. My phone glitched out, but I'll be hitting you up about that moment. Never looked down on anybody, always offered them my hand. I love that, no filter. I would love a live chat about it. Foodie is a lot of negativity sometimes. Yeah, I think what we'll do Monday night, when we have our little celebration, I think we'll have an open panel. I'm probably only going to let people up that like I recognize regularly in the chat just because I don't want somebody to come on and ruin it for us. But I want to talk more life experiences with you guys. Like, a lot of us have been through so much, and a lot of us, I see a lot of you guys have a story to tell. There's somebody who needs to hear what you have to say. And I think it would be a really good opportunity to get to know each other and just kind of have some positivity and maybe even teach people during a live stream, and just have a stream that has nothing to do with foodie and all about us and life and how we can help each other. Let's see. That sounds fun. I think so too. So it's going to be Monday night. I want to say around 6 p.m. my time. I think we should honestly just plan around 6 p.m. Because whenever I try and plan for a little bit earlier, something always comes up. So I'm just going to say 6. If it happens to be a little bit earlier, cool too. I'll definitely announce the exact time Monday morning or Monday late morning of what time it will be. But I'm excited to celebrate with you guys, and I'm excited to do more on here, learn more on here, teach more on here, and learn from you guys too, you know? So that'll be 9 Eastern. Yes, exactly. All right, you guys, I am going to log off for now. Hold on. Let me double check that we didn't miss like any community post rages. Let's see. Before we go, I think that's it. All right, you guys, if she goes live later today or does another mukbang or anything, we'll go live and talk about it. Okay, you guys? Girl World's Bazaar said, I respect all beliefs. I just don't want to see anyone being hateful or getting hurt by it. Love is what it's all about. Hippie at heart. That's me too. I always say I'm a hippie soul. I think I was born in like the wrong time. I really feel that way. I think I should have been born in like, or I don't know, been a teenager in like the 60s, 70s. I feel like that was probably my time to really live my best life and exist. I feel very different than this world that's going on right now. Yeah, I think we respect all beliefs, everything here, you guys. On this channel, everybody can believe what they want and share what they want. But as long as we're not hurting other people in the process, I think that's great advice. And I think that's a great way to look at it. One CD, you were missed. You were missed, but we're probably going to go live again the next time Foodie Beauty uploads something. All right, you guys, have a great day, great evening, wherever you are. And I have a feeling I'm going to see you very soon. Very soon, you guys. If I don't see you again before the weekend because you're busy, definitely come by Monday night, okay? Come by for the 10K celebration. All right, bye, you guys. Love one another and make someone smile today. All right, bye, everybody.